Sarah J. Maas's Tower of Dawn, the sixth installment in the Throne of Glass series, shifts the narrative focus away from Aelin to Chol Westfall, offering readers a parallel storyline filled with healing, discovery, and political intrigue. At its core, the novel is about resilience, identity, and the courage to embrace transformation when survival demands sacrifice. The story begins as Chol, former captain of the guard, journeys to the southern continent with Nesryn Falak. Their mission is twofold: to seek allies against the looming threat of Erewhon and to find healing for Chol, who has been left paralyzed after the events of Empire of Storms. This shift in perspective allows Maas to explore themes of vulnerability and recovery, grounding the epic fantasy in deeply human struggles. From the opening chapters, Maas establishes a tone of urgency and introspection. Chol's physical injury becomes a metaphor for his emotional scars, forcing him to confront his past choices, his guilt, and his identity. His relationship with Nesryn is tested by distance and ambition, as Nesryn finds herself drawn into the politics and culture of the southern continent. The novel thrives on its exploration of new lands and cultures. The southern continent, ruled by the Cognate, is a vibrant setting filled with political intrigue, familial rivalries, and ancient secrets. Nesryn's journey introduces readers to new allies, including Sartaq, a prince whose bond with giant rooks, mythical birds, expands the scope of Maas's world-building. Sartaq embodies resilience and authenticity, his relationship with Nesryn reflecting the fragile balance between intimacy and ambition. Chol's healing arc is central to the narrative. Under the care of Yrene Towers, a gifted healer, Chol confronts not only his physical limitations but also his emotional wounds. Yrene, introduced earlier in Maas's novella The Assassin and the Healer, becomes a pivotal figure in Chol's transformation. Her bond with him is marked by tension, vulnerability, and eventual intimacy, highlighting the novel's central message: true strength lies not in perfection, but in the courage to confront pain. Supporting characters enrich the narrative. The Cognate's children embody ambition and rivalry, their political maneuverings intensifying the conflict between tradition and truth. Nesryn's bond with Sartaq evolves into a partnership grounded in trust and resilience, while Yrene's relationship with Chol becomes a crucible for healing and authenticity. The emotional core of Tower of Dawn lies in Chol's confrontation with identity. He struggles to reconcile his role as warrior, leader, and lover with his vulnerability as a man scarred by ambition and fear. His journey reflects the tension between resilience and vulnerability, ambition and love. Maas asks, what does it mean to embrace authenticity when survival demands transformation? Can love survive when intimacy threatens tradition? The climax is tense and revelatory. Betrayal and manipulation collide with fragile allies, exposing the devastating consequences of vulnerability. Chol's healing reaches its peak, symbolizing not only physical recovery but also emotional redemption. The confrontation underscores the novel's central message. Survival requires resilience, but healing demands sacrifice. The resolution is bittersweet yet affirming. Though scarred by betrayal, Chol embraces resilience, choosing authenticity over fear. His bond with Yrene, though burdened by risk, affirms the importance of courage and truth. Nesryn, meanwhile, finds her own path with Sartaq, affirming the novel's theme of transformation and destiny. The story closes with hope, suggesting that even in the shadow of tyranny, resilience can triumph. Beyond its fantasy plot, Tower of Dawn is a meditation on resilience, vulnerability, and authenticity. It asks readers to reflect on their own identities, their own communities, and the courage required to confront truth. Maas's storytelling blends vulnerability with humor, making Tower of Dawn not just a novel, but a transformative exploration of justice, identity, and survival. Ultimately, Tower of Dawn is more than a fantasy epic. It is a universal meditation on resilience and authenticity. Its characters embody the tension between ambition and vulnerability, tradition and truth. Its message is clear: true strength